I should be cautious around here.
Find the way inside. Find the way inside.
for my lead!
What do you see?
Find the way inside.
Go away! Bolting! Shoot there! Coward!
That key. Looks as though it may be complete.
Search a workshop.
Whoever held the ritual at the vault was once here. The culprits are just for a Jotun and a Muspel subject to complete their work. Muspels killing Muspels.
Search a workshop.
Writings on the ritual. They are performed at night. There's emphasis on something called a Salakar. My Elven is rusty. Vessel of souls, I think. Is this the object from the vault? The culprit was deciphering Elven runes. Something about the binding of only the most powerful Hugas.
Search a workshop. Search a workshop.
A letter from Sinmara. There's much secrecy about the culprit's affairs. Only she and Surtr are aware.
Search a workshop. 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 Search a workshop.
The vault is marked here, along with a second location. Another ritual site, perhaps. You're light on your feet, Asa. Following me now?
You've become quite useful, Aesir. My gratitude for opening the vault. Now tell me, what happened there?
I'm following the stink as it rises. As are you. Care to tell me why that is?
Days ago, Sinmara ordered my best warriors to the vault without bothering to inform me. I've not heard from them since.
Well, you're casting your suspicions at the right people. Whose quarters are these?
His name is Kalder, an adept in magic. Or Seder, as you Asgardians sometimes call it. This place is where he practices it.
Whatever he's doing, it is not Seder. At least not as I know it. He is using something called a Salakar. It's part of a deadly ritual. And from what this room tells me, the dead will continue to pile up. Dwarves, Jotnar, Muspels.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't. Your stepmother despises and distrusts you. Your father only the latter of those, for now. But in time, thanks to her venomous whispers, he may come to hate you as much as she does.
This is a lie. All of it. Your twisted attempt to pit me against them.
Sift through the mesh yourself. No other truth lies within.
Where are you going?
After the Salakar. Whatever it is, your father needs it. It may be the only leverage I have to get my son back. Calder marked a place on a map surrounded by waters just northeast. If he's planning another ritual there, I may be able to understand what value this Salakar holds.
Load. Load. The legacy of St. George's Arch Monasteries and River. Gold Circle past Grave.
My eyes, Sunan. Calder may be nearby. This roof should give me a clear view.
The stage. Shut up! Flame! Stop! Not getting away from me! Stop! No, what's going on?
Lord Calder, with your permission, we will now return to Asa.
Soon. I have need for you still.
Asa's warriors. Where do they fit into all this?
You are one of our captains, yes?
A duty I share with two others here.
I thought I saw something in you. Stout, resolute.
Step over here.
Sigrun and Halstein were two of the most revered sons of Ivaldi. If such prestige is a requirement for these rituals, then Calder is surely luring that Muspel to his death. I wonder if there's a way I can observe the ritual up close. I need to approach Calder without him taking notice. Perhaps the best way is with deception.
Come, join me, chosen ones. Together, we will enact Surtr's will. Who among you will hold that distinct honor? Let us see.
Plenty of stuff to kill back by that last camp.
Just today, in service to Surtr, we have nothing to...
No! Mind the Salakar!
Let me kill him!
Kill them!
Calder to the northwest. Laser snapping at his heels. He can't have made it far.
Find the clues to St. George's legendary armor. World options to track west. Escape the area. World options to show nearby west. Escape the area. World options to show near. Escape the area. World options to show nearby west. Escape the area. World options to show nearby west. Escape the area. World options to show nearby west. Escape the area. World options to show nearby west. Escape the area.
You're dead!
Let's stretch the needing!
Escape the area. World options to show nearby west.
Scorch it all, my kin!
Find the clues to St. George's legendary armor. Build options to track. Find the clues to St. George's legendary armor. Build options to track west.
Shit! Oh, did I?
World. The legacy of St. George.
Done with you!
Find the clues to St. George's legend. World. Wests. See. World. Wests. Quest log. Quest. Territory. Quests and. Quest log. Territories. Quests and. Quest log. Quest log. Territory. Quests and. Here. World. Inventory. Wests. Cool. World. The legacy of St. George. World. The legacy of St.
Asa chased after Kelda like a rabid hound. Though he is no helpless rabbit. Besides,
World. In skills. Fate, let the fate guide your path. All your unspent skill points will be auto-signed. Range critical. Life resistance. Range. Range critical. Poison 3.0. Life boundaries. Heavy resistance reduced.
Suit.
World.
Area soon. These fools dared stand in our path.
Examine the area.
How hard was he knocked into this rock? Most likely dead upon impact.
Examine the area. Examine the area.
No other bodies on this warpath. He was the last to die.
Examine the area. Examine the area. Examine the area.
Several wounds. This one put up a fight. Briefly, I suspect. Asa caught up to Calder. His warriors moved in while he pushed on. But Asa tore through them like a whirlwind. The trail of the dead reveals a direction. Calder's too. And most importantly, the Salakars. They are headed west.
Persuasi and Calder. Persuasi and Calder.
Have a look, Sunan. I need to find Calder before Asa does. In her bloodlust, the Salakar is not safe. Looks like these two brought all the fires of
Investigate the battle
Muspelheim with
site.
them. And Freya wonders why I have always refused to take her on a tour of that scorched dunghill. 2 sets of footprints. One is stretched, like someone fled. The other closer together, uneven and lined with blood. They were hobbling, perhaps.
Investigate the battle site.
Asa and Calder fought here. Blood was spilled. Asa and Calder fought here. He gained the advantage. Foolish girl. Asa, your rage makes you vulnerable. She's hurt, but not enough to stop her.
World.
She followed Calder up that hill. Go, my eyes. The guards here are vigilant. No sight of
Examine
Asa
the
or
area.
Calder. Only these curious Jotun buffoons who stand in my way. They should run, but they won't.
Examine the area.
There was a cart here, and drag marks leading to it.
Examine the area.
Until we know what happened here.
These are similar. We used to restrain someone.
Examine the area.
Asa's spear. Abandoned. Did Calder and his minions finally best her?
Examine the area.
The dead stack up. For these Muspels, Ragnarok came early. Asa chased Calder into this camp, leaking her lifeblood, blinded by rage and utterly reckless. Looks to have cost her too. She came crashing in, mauling whatever half-wit stood between her and Calder. But those half-wits fought back in numbers. Injured and disarmed, she was overpowered and restrained. Calder then had her tossed onto a cart like a sack of turnips. Looks like they fled up that path. What is it Calder plans to do with the little princess now that she is his prisoner? Surely not. These tracks lead west. I must find Calder and the Zalakar. For Baldur's sake.
There's Lacey and Calder.
They paused here for a moment before continuing.
There's
Most
Lacey
likely to
and
resecure
Calder.
Asa's bonds. Even in her sorry state, I imagine her to be quite the handful. She even bested me,
There's Lacey and Calder.
temporarily. Perhaps Baldur would not approve of my
There's
methods.
Lacey and Calder.
Of the cruelty I must perform on his
There's
behalf.
Lacey and Calder.
He and Asa, they're young, pure of heart, but lacking in logic. One day they will grow up and see life as I see it.
There's
In the
Lacey and
meantime,
Calder.
they must rely on me to ensure they live long enough to achieve that wisdom. And so, I do not have the luxury. Asa!
Is that you again, Mad One? Come to tempt fate, I see.
I do not die this day. Can you say the same?
Ah, yes. You've proven once already how you like to strut around, unencumbered by fear. Perhaps the Salakar did not give you an adequate taste of it.
Enough of this blithering. Hand over what is now mine, or shall I just take it?
To know fear, we must be subjected to it. When I am through with you, I will take Asa's willful Hooger. Soon after, the Salakar will be complete. Then, believe me, you will know fear and pain. Just like your son. Is that your best? Come now, Harvey. Even your boy put up more of a fight. happened, Allfather? Too much of... Weak. Oh, frail. What happened, Allfather? Too much of the pretentious Asgardian air. Such
Why is Surtr collecting hookahs? What does he mean to do with the Salakar? Tell me!
Why do you aim to finish my work?
Ask yourself how much you care to suffer in these final moments.
Do your worst.
You are wasting your breath. He will not tell you. And he won't have to. His secrets are known to me now. You want them? Move aside. Move aside, or I will destroy it.
Traitor!
Traitor? It is you who are slaughtering your own kind.
What I do for Surtr!
Such devotion requires a strong Hugr. All these Muspel sacrifices, you needed only look inward. Was he right? About you wanting to complete the Salakar?
Surtr will not trade my son for something he cannot use.
So you will see it through? To what end? How many lives would you take?
For Balder, I would drain all 9 realms. Even Asgard.
The words of a dreadful king. And a selfless father. It is the one thing that separates you from my own. You wish to reunite with your son. I wish to see my father's plans lie in ruin. No matter the price. Can you see both through?
I can. But I will need your help. The Salakar still requires the Hugr of a suitable Jotun. Coulter never found one. I must get hunting.
Do as you will. In the meantime, I'll join my stepmother, wherever she may be. I will try to learn how the Salakar fits into my father's plans. Under the guise of a contrite stepdaughter, of course. Keep it. I will need a way to find you when it is time to confront my father.
You and this bauble share a bond. I set out to use you to my advantage. It ends with me in your debt.
If it were not for you, I would have never known what my father was capable of. He used our people. Turned them on each other. For his gain. I cannot forgive him. And to that end, I am your ally.
In Asgard, an ally is a friend.
Let us not get carried away.
World. Inventory. Calder's Fury Mythical Dane X. Aldernir Divine. Calder's Fury Mythical Dane Express Circle Equip Press Triangle Room. Aldernir Divine Dane Express Circle in Calder's Fury. Fenrir's Inst. Calder's Fury Mythical Dane Express Circle Equip. Aldernir Divine Dane Express Circle in Equip. Calder's Fury Mythical World. MALVIGR JORDAYGR Shell.
I wonder which of these dwarves can help me find a suitable Jotun. Perhaps if I listen to their chatter, some fount of wisdom will reveal itself. I should return to the shelter. Perhaps the dwarves there can aid me in finding a Jotun worthy of the Zalakar.
There is little I can say.
Did you hear about how hard...
Can it be? Host Father, mighty poet, chooser of the slain! The Raven God, whom they call Oski, Sigdir, Havi.
I know my names, friend, and they are many. But what is yours?
I am Ori, son of Nori, son of Gori, also son of Gori. They had the same name, you see. Beget of Fimbur, who was sired by Fomur, third child of Bombur. Then there was Gubrak, Voldi, Gori again.
Ori, you said?
Well, that's right, son of Nori.
Seashore. Where
Your pride in your family does you credit. Are any of them here with you?
Oh no, dead, the lot of them. Father, he was crushed when a cow wandered off a cliff and landed on him. Grandma, a birch had in her face, she fell off her pony and ran herself over with her own cart. Grandpa lost his razor, so he tried shaving with his axe instead. You can imagine how that went.
That is quite a streak of misfortune.
Exactly. Bad luck runs in the family. Prone to misadventure, you might say. Still, I made it down here when the invasion began. Feasting and idling all day long. So maybe my luck has turned at last.
Seashore. Merchant. Titanium general, a rare material that can be found in the world. Gold circle by tungsten. Hunter arrows general, the great top.
Something else?
Seashore. Lee.
We'll speak again.
Spirits, no. There is little I can say. Go away. Yes, I said.
Come to humiliate us some more?
Help me, and I'll compose your saga so exalted it will endure Ragnarok itself. But first, I need a name and a place.
For what?
For whom? The mightiest Jotun in all of Svartalfheim.
We know the one. Right hand of Suttungr. Malviga.
Here because of us.
She is worthwhile.
Gave your son Vidar quite the beating once, didn't she?
One day Vidar will make me proud. But why would Malviga care about you two?
Premier and Lom aren't our real names. Allow me to introduce Fiala and Gala.
I heard something about him trying to outdrink a couple of dwarves. And after, befuddled tripping and breaking his neck.
Suttungr wasn't happy. Held us responsible. But luckily we'd acquired some mead. Some special mead. And well, Suttungr is partial to a bit of mead. We bartered it in exchange for our lives. Except afterwards, some thieving twat went and stole it.
Loki, most likely. It's always Loki.
Whoever it was, Suttungr didn't catch them. So he decided to take it out on us instead. Sent Malviga to hunt us down. Been incognito ever since. Can't trust this lot not to sell us out.
Still, she hasn't found us yet.
She will. Malvigar's dangerous prey, even for you. But we can help balance the scales. At our old house, north of here, sunk in a lake. Inside, upstairs on a table, you'll find a cup of great potency.
Cup?
You know, the cup.
Oh yes, the cup.
Has the power to do wonderful stuff. For instance,
So, I bring you the cup, and then
we show you how to use it against Malvigar.
it's a deal.
I know.
No one wants to hear our saga.
There is little I can say.
But we're giant killers.
Yet
Keep
I
it down. No
Dance, drink, dance, drink,
Oh, I know.
dance, drink.
World. MALVIGR Hobby sets out to find a Jotun with a HUGR worthy. Hold circle fast grab.
Run up the sail.
World.
Show me. This is the place. The old home of Brahma and Lom. Or whatever they're called. I should find a way inside. Looks like I'll be getting my toes wet.
Find the way inside. Find the way inside. Find and take the artifact.
This wondrous cup of theirs should be on the table over there. Nothing. Perhaps someone has already been here and stolen it. Assuming there was a cup in the first place.
EUF. People job dollar.
High one. More like people. Try to trip the fool. It was before. They say it fast. It's best to leave one of your enemies alive, so they can tell of your greatness.
Everyone knows of my greatness.
Perhaps there are one or two who have not yet heard?
Just tell me where Malvigar is.
What's in it for me?
I do not know, but I will tell you this. The longer you make me wait, the worse it will be.
Malvigar is at the den to the west. And now? Will you spare me?
Yes.
Until next we meet.
There will be no next. You can be sure of that.
Load. Hold circle fast travel.
These rugged views that remind me of when I once roved the land with Frigg. The cool nights spent together beneath the stars. She enjoyed the solitude as much as I. And the trouble and danger even more. And then came the war with the Vanir, taking Freya as my bride. These rugged views that remind me of when I once roved the land with Frigg. The cool nights spent together beneath the stars. She enjoyed the solitude as much as I. And the trouble and danger even more. And then came the war with the Vanir, taking Freya as my bride.
Find and kill
It helped end
MALDIGR.
that strife, but it ended many
Find
other
and kill
things too. What
MALDIGR.
trickery is this? So, the traitor.
They had hoped that by serving you up, I would show them mercy. Clearly a misapprehension on their part.
Yet here I am, served up.
If I were here for you, High One, I would have brought an army. No. Suttungr will have his vengeance. But not here. I know why you have come.
I have a bone to pick with you. After what you did to my son, Vidar, I must...
Vidar put up an honorable fight.
That is not what I heard.
Do not believe the stories.
Upon his return, too weak to stand, he squirmed like a worm caught in the sun.
You should have seen me. My acolytes had to carry me home on their backs. No. Your boy fought well.
Is that why you spared his life?
It is. But you aren't here to avenge Vidar's honor. You have come to steal my Hugr. And I intend to stop you.
How do you know this?
Aesir, Jotun. You and Loki are both mad. And Hirokin is just as bad. And Thor is so stupid he might as well be mad. You spread chaos wherever you go. Yet, you are all known quantities to us. Surtur is not. He rarely emerges from Muspelheim, and when he does, he shares little with us. Thus, while here, I have sent my spies to learn what he plans. Beyond wiping out the dwarves like he did the elves of Alfheim.
What do you know of his plans?
I know that he found a powerful elven relic, and that his minion, Calder, was tasked with finding the Hugars necessary to sustain it. That Calder is now trapped within said relic, and that you would have me join him.
I must trade the Salakar for my son.
You, the one who almost killed Suttungr for his meat, will hand over a legendary relic, take your son and leave. Just like that. Put your mania aside, Havi. Work with me. Together we will foil Surtur's ambitions.
I cannot take the risk. With each breath, Baldur is a step closer to death.
I was a parent once. But we must look beyond ourselves. For the good of all.
We have spoken long enough.
So be it. And come on! Inflict a fate worse than death on me! Or die trying! Keep focused! This is a fight to the death, not a lever, Pip!